Right from the start, you can feel the tension in this courtroom. The judge's calm tone hides the gravity of what's coming. Remember, folks, this isn't a small-time case. Arson, even at the lowest degree, carries serious consequences. Let's see how this unfolds.
For the record, for all purposes here. Now, the agreement in this case is whatever sentence shall not exceed a cap of 5 years in prison. So we're looking at, this is a first-degree felony, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we're looking at
Judge, I offered the minimum.
no less than
but
5 nor more than 5.
They wanted an opportunity to present to the court an argument for probation.
I understand. So I'm just looking at what the options are.
Yes, sir.
He could be placed in prison no less than 5 nor more than 5 years. 5 years flat, please. He could be placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation for up to 10 years. And he's eligible for regular probation then, right? So he could be sentenced to 5 years in prison. That could be suspended. He could be placed on regular probation for up to 10 years in length. How much time has the defendant served, please, on this case? Thank you. It looks like... How long have you been in jail now? About a year?
In April.
April is when you went to jail? Okay.
Sure.
Now, pay attention here. This is where the defense tries to paint a human picture. Notice how they highlight employment and remorse. Classic mitigation strategy. They're aiming for probation instead of prison. But will that emotional appeal work on this judge? Let's see.
232 days.
Okay. Go ahead. You can go first.
Your Honor,
On behalf of defense, Mr. Andrew.
Your Honor, one of the big things that I was impressing upon my client is he does have extensive employment history. I'm looking on page 4 of the PSI where he's worked at several places. He is very remorseful and sorry for what he's done. And he's asking you to give him probation. And I was going to let him talk to you more directly than me. Do you mind if I ask it?
Oh, yeah.
A question? All right. Hey,
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Lord.
Lower your hand.
okay. So, do you accept responsibility for this?
Yes.
Are you sorry for what you've done?
Yes.
And I guess let me get to the heart of this. Could you tell the court good things about you, like something positive about you?
I've never been in a fight with nobody, you know. Probably don't human being. I live in sport. I like to help people out, work, and be with my family.
All right. And if you're given probation, will you follow the rules?
Most definitely.
Will you do what you're supposed to do?
Most definitely.
Stay out of trouble?
Yes, sir.
In these places with the fires, will you totally stay away from it?
Yes, sir.
All right. And are you very, very remorseful?
Very, very remorseful.
All right. And are you begging the court to give you probation, whether it be deferred or whether it be regular probation?
Probation, yes. Very much.
All right.
State, any questions you want to ask?
Any questions, Judge?
What are you sorry for? What did you do wrong?
Or
Here.
maybe drinking too much and just
What did you do here? How did you set this fire? Tell me about that.
I threw a cigarette in the apartment.
Why?
It was empty. I just threw it, just left. So I thought it was out. I was in a hurry. I wanted to go home.
Why did you want to set fire to the apartment? This is a multi-dwelling building.
Wait, did he just say he started a fire to kill roaches? This is one of those jaw-dropping courtroom moments. You can almost hear the audience holding their breath. It's bizarre, but here's the legal twist. Intent matters. Whether it's roaches or revenge, arson is arson.
Building, right? It was one apartment in an apartment complex, correct? Right? Everybody? Avery Trace Apartments. Have y'all everybody looked at this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, you set a fire in one. I mean, there's no reason with some bad luck, the whole place could burn down with multiple people being involved and victimized. But why did you do that?
Maybe because I was kind of buzzed. I saw a lot of roaches running around. I used to live with those.
Oh, you were killing roaches.
I tried to burn
You were
one.
killing roaches by setting a fire, by committing arson? That's what you're trying to tell me?
I tried to burn one of them, but
Oh, you want to burn one roach?
I guess
Are you at war with roaches? I mean, what is this? Is this I don't
I
understand
used to
here.
live in that apartment and they never fixed my apartment. They never fixed it.
You used to live in that apartment?
Yes.
Oh, okay, now we're getting somewhere.
They never changed my carpet. They broke my glass patio door.
Okay, so are you trying to say you were mad at those people who weren't taking care of your apartment as they were supposed to, and you decided you would damage it? Is that what you're saying?
I just threw the cigarette and
You threw what?
to cigarette to burn the boat or something was called was burning. I just threw it but it was out. I think it wasn't burning. It just started threw it away. I thought I wasn't gonna do that all the damage.
Okay. So what were you trying to do?
Me and my brother we moved out of there to a different apartment.
No, what were you doing?
Oh,
What were you trying to do by causing a fire?
the door was open. I just wanted to see how it looked like.
But you set the fire, right? You set a fire and could have burned not only that unit down, but it could have damaged a lot of other units, correct? Why? Why would you want to
I
jeopardize so many people's lives?
but I didn't think about that. I don't even try no the cigarette. I don't even smoke cigarettes.
The judge's frustration is palpable. And honestly,
All right.
who can blame
The
him?
pre-sentence
What we're
report,
witnessing
is there any
isn't
objection to
just
pre-sentence
legal
report being
procedure.
made a part
It's
of the
human
record?
exasperation meeting
Stay.
pure
No,
recklessness.
okay, then it
When a
is
law
made a
says
part of the
criminal
record.
intent, this kind of careless
Paragraph
behavior
3.
fits right
Everybody
in
reads
danger
that? Well,
But that's
certainly we can all agree. You weren't thinking. Not thinking has a lot to do with your actions on this part, because this is very foolish, dumb behavior you're trying to explain to me. And it doesn't really make any sense. Does anybody? Yeah. Can anybody tell me anything sensical about
I think
what
I can
he's
make-
trying to
I think I can make sense out of it.
communicate? Really?
Yeah, well, I think the way to
Give it a try.
I think the way to make sense out of it is, Judge, is that even though intoxication or voluntary intoxication is not a legal defense, he was intoxicated at the time. And even though that's not a legal defense, that's an explanation as to why he was acting the way he was acting. It would go more to a mitigating factor, but not a legal defense.
All right. The pre-sentence report is there any objection to pre-sentence report being made a part of the record?
No, sir.
This stay?
No, sir.
No. Okay, then it is made a part of the record. Paragraph 3. Everybody reads that? Second sentence.
On which page? 1, 2,
1.
on page 1?
Third paragraph.
Yes, I saw that.
Witness identified as a name advised she had seen the defendant multiple times because his brother used to live in in apartment number 109, but was evicted. Now this fire is occurring in apartment unit 209. According to this witness, this same Hispanic male, the defendant, started multiple fires in the complex previously by setting barbecue pits on fire under the carport. They further explained that she saw the defendant standing across the sidewalk watching the fire as it was occurring. And if that's not enough, well, we have a video of the whole event. As the assistant store manager of HEB says, there's the video. They have video footage of the defendant arriving on the property and starting a fire at the north side of the building. All right. The defendant's pre-sentence report reflects a host of prior convictions, doesn't it? We've got as early as 1994, illegal possession of marijuana conviction is a misdemeanor. He was fined there in Hidalgo County. 98, misdemeanor retail theft, Champaign County, Illinois. And then we get to something interesting in 98, knowingly damaging property in Champaign, Illinois, 18 months conditional discharge. Then in 2000, 12 months driving under influence of alcohol in Champaign County, Illinois, 12 months conditional discharge and a fine. In 1999, he is sentenced to 30 months conditional discharge in Champaign, Illinois for burglary. You just made a mess up there. And in 2001, 3 years prison.
And there it is, 5 years. The tone shifts from analysis to finality. But listen closely. This isn't just punishment. It's the judge sending a message. Sometimes the courtroom isn't just about justice. It's about lessons learned too late.
Unlawful possession of a converted vehicle. Now, that one is an interesting name. I'm not sure, but we're not going to go into it. But unlawful possession of a converted vehicle. I don't know what that means, but he got 3 years for it. It's illegal in Champaign County. I've never heard of that type of crime. And then in 2002, he was sentenced to aggravated criminal sexual abuse in Champaign County, Illinois, sentenced to 24 months of probation. That was revoked because he failed, and he received 5 years prison. So he has at least 2 prior felony convictions, and that was a mess he made in Champaign County. Now he's here in Jefferson County making a mess. Anything else?
No.
Anything you want to add, Mr. Alafa? No? I'm going to find then you have pleaded guilty today earlier voluntarily. You were mentally competent to do so. You understood and you understood the consequences of pleading guilty. There was sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of arson with intent to damage a habitation, a first-degree felony. I'm following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced. Finding you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, you are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 5 years. You have made a mess in Illinois, then you come down here and you're making a mess now in Beaumont. Shame on you. I just wish that the punishment could have been higher because you richly deserve it based upon your irresponsible history of criminal behavior and damage and hurting people. You need to fix that. You're dangerous to yourself and others. And I'm sure there was damage to the apartment. And I don't know what that is. Nobody's asking about restitution. I'm sure somebody has to pay for that too. Another part of the mess that you're costing others. You're going to prison. That's where you deserve to be. Anything else? That's all.
Judge, on that second case, I think it's on the announcement.
What do you think? Did the sentence fit the crime? Drop your thoughts below. Was this about negligence, anger, or something deeper? Let's talk about it in the comments.